It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got 5 Let's Talk. As always, real talk. And as always, it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't hide. Them buttons ain't got no teeth, so go ahead and reach. Support the channel, support your boy, and above all, support the movement. Gotta take a quick cigarette break. Today's topic off the dribble, you see part 2, Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez gets stabbed. Let's talk about it. Hop in them comments, make sure you subscribe, like to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Don't stop it. Get it in comments. Hit that like button. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to another episode of I Got 5 Let's Talk, where we keep it real. Salute to the guy. Salute to the guy. Salute to the guy. Peace in my mind. Always in the building. Sticky fingers. What up, though? He says, word on the street, it was a Mexican who doing life in prison, stabbed Tory Lanez. What I tell you? What I tell you? What did I tell you? I don't be too far off when it comes to these topics, man. Reason being, I did a lot of time in jail, man. Shout out to Renegade Media. Go subscribe to Renegade Media. Got some good content over there. In-depth content as well. And from watching his video about Tory Lanez, one thing I will say is that S&Y yards, 50-50 yards, dropout yards, whatever y'all want to call them, them yards don't have politics like y'all think they own here. And blacks are always the first to relinquish their politics. They want a program. They want a program. They want to get home. And I'm not saying blacks don't do atrocities or criminality in prison. I'm not saying that. Nah, you know, they there for a reason. People in jail do things. Some people in jail don't do things. So to sit up here and say that the blacks don't kick off riots or the blacks don't do said behavior would be fabrication. It would be total fabrication. And we not here to fabricate. But what I will say is that some of these things, some of these ways that these people... Yeah. So, close the door. Huh? Yeah. I said close the door. Oh. One thing I will say about these yards, blacks, when they go to these sensitive need yards, these 50-50 yards, they not really politicking. They not doing the politics. They politicking, but they ain't, nigga, like Mexicans. They not politicking like that. They not gonna politic. Why? Because they are trying to get home. Excuse me, y'all. Let me bring this up real quick. They not politicking like that on the yards. Okay, go in the house. I'm smoking, Steve. You gonna get me in trouble. From. I don't like to really go off a lot of other YouTubers, but you know, some people do be having in-depth information. Potek Flacco, however you say his name, he said that Tory Lanez was running the yard for the blacks. And he was putting hits on niggas' heads and they wasn't doing what he was saying, X, Y, Z. Now, me, that's fabrication. Because even like Copter Rick Rock said, you feel me? Like, if I'm running the yard, no matter if I got money or not, if I'm running the yard, when I come out my cell, it's going to be 2 people at my cell already. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, the blacks that's right next door to me. Whatever blacks are, like you come out at Chow, they rack up the top tier, right? Or they rack the bottom tier. It's going to be blacks that's going to be, it might be black, Mexican, white, black, Mexican, white, right? Or however it might be. The blacks that are surrounding Tory Lanez's cell are responsible for him to a certain degree. And that's just to say if he had the bag. If he had that bag and he was dropping money on niggas' heads, security needed to be involved. The way he was stabbed, I can't say it was for the bag. Yeah, they say that it was a person doing life that stabbed him. One thing I will say is that you never really know in prison politics. A nigga could have just been mad off the. A nigga could have been mad off the rip that he had money. Let me ask you this, because we was talking about this yesterday. They saying now, or what they trying to say, is Tory Lanez had the yard. He was running the yard and dropping bags on niggas' head for not doing what he said tell niggas to do and running the yard the way he wanted to do. They saying he was dropping money on niggas' heads. But he got stabbed by himself. Now, you was in prison, little money you had problems. Was you walking around by yourself?
Yeah.
But I'm saying...
That's a totally different thing. He ain't part of no situation or nothing, but...
No, they say he running with the Crips, but still...
Yeah, that's why, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Us as blacks, we don't even politic down here.
We don't even go down here.
But some of them yards they do send niggas to. They do send niggas to the 50-50 yards.
Well, he ain't supposed to be doing that. He ain't no gangbanger.
But he not no gangbanger. This is where the whole play comes to the thing. Why did he get hit? If he not a gangbanger, why did he get hit like that? 14 times. In the face. Both lungs collapsed, in the chest, in the back, in the hands.
They definitely tried to kill him.
They definitely tried to kill him. Now, when it come to Mexicans, they be having their own little ravishing Rick Rule reasons of why they want to do what they want to do. Sticky say, you think security in prison, he says, do you think security in prison knew what was going down and they kept their mouth shut? Caljo say that he was targeted. For sure he was targeted, my nigga. For a nigga to get stabbed 14 times, nigga, the way he got stabbed, he was targeted. It ain't, and even if it wasn't politics, the person who stabbed him targeted him. You could take away the prison politics, still remain. It still remains. It still remains he was targeted. He was targeted. Now, this is why I tell y'all. Y'all think y'all might be cool with these Southsiders? Y'all might be rubbing elbows with these niggas on these 1 and these 2 yards. But when they want to move on you, they gonna move on you. It ain't nobody on the yard that's gonna save you. Nigga might be like, oh, bro, you know the people
they
like...
gonna move on you on the 50-50 SNY yard or whatever before they move on you on the regular yard.
Because they don't have no structure down there. They don't gotta go ask nobody to do it. They gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Already bad. They already watched.
You could have put it. You probably could have took the handball court up too many times. Nigga, I'm finna stab you. As far as Sticky Fingers, you saying, did the police know? It's plausible. It's plausible. The police don't give a fuck. They not there, nigga, to protect you. They there to make sure you don't get out. So, I mean, it could be. But I don't see Tory Lanez having a hit on him like that in jail. From jail. Like niggas in jail. These Mexicans that's on these other yards, they move reckless. They do what they want to. They drop out. You feel me? They might still want to get in the good grace of, you know what I'm saying, the other niggas. So they gonna do it off the rip. Oh yeah, nigga, I'm the nigga that stabbed Tory Lanez. Clout chasing on the streets is deadly, just like clout chasing in jail. Especially for Mexicans. Especially for the Serranos. Serranos in jail do not care. And I know a lot of people might be like, bro, you always saying Serranos and Mexicans in LA don't care. These niggas out the womb, nigga, they talking about they trying to go get life. Out the womb, these niggas is talking about, nigga, they trying to go be big booty whoop whoop from La M.A. That's their culture. That's the gang culture of the Southsiders. And I tell y'all this all the time. Why? Because it's racially motivated. A Mexican is not finna stab another Mexican like that on the SNY yard. He just not. He just not. I'm sorry. Why? Because, nigga, them Mexicans is down there, nigga, all on the same thing. It ain't no difference with them. But then you got, when I was in prison, you had the Deuce 5. That was the dropouts. That was like the Serranos, the Norteños, and the white boys that dropped out of their organizations and they still wanted to act like they was hard and still push this mantra. So they had the Deuce 5s. And they was getting it tatted on them. Deuce and the 5. You feel me? Quarters on their face. You know what I'm saying? 2 dimes in a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Now they got S&Y gangs, 50-50 gangs, and they going against other sensitive need yard gangs. And these is Mexicans. These ain't blacks. These are Serranos, whites, and maybe Norteños. But when it comes to the Southerners, the Southern Mexicans, the Serranos, they don't give a fuck. Like, them niggas don't care about you being black, bro. That black shit is a target to them. Like, they gonna target you just off the rip. It ain't no... Yeah, the hit was personal. It had to be personal. You know what I'm saying? And make no mistake of it. In prison, they say that the nigga that stabbed him had life. Maybe the nigga was a drug addict. Tory Lanez didn't want to get a nigga a sheet, some weed. So you can get stabbed in prison over the smallest shit, bro. Your life is hanging on by a thread in prison, bro. Cause it's a nigga that's right next door to you that got 16 years and he don't give a fuck about nothing. And it's a nigga on the other side of you in the cell, next door to you on the other side, that got life and he don't give a fuck. And both of them niggas is saying that you getting too loud. So now, even though you went to sleep, you on your way to chow in the morning, and guess what happened? You get Bookie Tony. That's how these Mexicans, like, if you tell a Mexican, like, hey, bro, watch out, what you doing? They gonna take that as disrespect. Oh, I gotta stab you. I got to. He, you know what I'm saying? Even though it might be the smallest thing to us out here or to y'all in the streets, it be big things in jail. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the reason why Tory Lanez should have never went to a GP. That type of GP, 50-50 yard. Not a whole sense of the knee yard, but a 50-50 yard. And he is on a level 2. The nigga is on a level 2. So, you know, these, you know what I'm saying, these, I remember when I was in prison, when I went to Chuckawalla, right? It was a 2 yard. I remember it was the lifers that was on the yard, right? And nigga, they was trying to program. They like would stab you the fuck up or get you stabbed up and get you off the yard if you fucking up, right? That's just like the lifers got a whole nother political angle that they do. Because you not finna fuck up their case and their chance of coming home or what you doing on the yard. That's for them other yards. But when you on them level 2s and them level 1s and they looking like you in a college and you walking around all day, you smoking cigarettes, nigga, you blowing weed, you got your phone, you start thinking like you on the streets and you that vato again. You feel me? A false sense of security. Thinking cause you Tory Lanez, you somebody. You nigga, you from Canada, nigga. Play your Canada, your Canadian politics, nigga, and go into real PC. Nigga, go to Club Med, nigga. Don't go to, nigga, none of this. See, niggas just like Lil Durk. Like, Lil Durk think it's sweet, like all this shit and all that. But, nigga, go to a federal pen down here. Nigga, all that Muslim, all that old Chicago Muslim shit, that shit don't work over here, bro. And I'm Muslim, and I'm telling you. That shit, that you know what I'm saying, playing around with the Muslim and Islam, oh yeah, nigga, Durk could get hurt. Durk could get hurt. Prison in California is the reason why I say it's more dangerous than other prisons, because niggas over here play them bullshit games. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be all up in your face, cool and all that, and then what would happen? Boom, you getting stabbed up. Tory Lanez should have never been that nigga should have requested to be somewhere where that nigga could have been good at. You feel what I'm saying? But when keeping it real goes wrong, niggas want to be real. Niggas want to be, oh, I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you're not from a gang. You not from California. Hell, you not even from America, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So his first mistake was even trying to hang out with the Crips. Bye, Dookie, baby girl. See you later. So his first mistake was even trying that weird shit. Even trying that weird shit. You don't go to prison to play politics. You go to prison to come home. And if you not going to prison to do what you got to do in prison and come home, if you going to sit in there and play prison politics and you going to be the man in the yard and all this and you think that you could talk to niggas the way you want to, you going to have another motherfucking thing coming, bro. You going to have another motherfucking thing coming. Why? Because niggas ain't going for that shit in jail. Hello? Hello? What up? Let me say, yeah, you just won't understand if you're not from California. Like, I wouldn't understand if I go to prison in Texas. I mean, jail is jail. Niggas stay out of other people's business. Don't steal nothing. Don't indulge in homosexual activity. Nigga, don't talk to the police. Don't snitch. And don't set nobody up. As long as you follow them motherfucking rules, I don't give a fuck what prison system you in, you gonna be good. But once you start trying to indulge in them said politics of that geographical location, you gonna be in a world of trouble. And you gonna get hurt.
What's up with it?
Chill.
How you doing? That's
What's up with it?
What's the name? Muhammad. Steve Muhammad.
What's that?
Able Solution.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, he should have.
That's my phone.
Yeah, plus it.
How are you?
Yeah, he should have never did that.
Right on.
Yeah, he should have never. Like, niggas want to play the hard role, right? My nigga said that if he worth 2-3 million, he going to GP. To me, I'm gonna tell my nigga he's stupid. I'm gonna tell, like, I don't, why, I don't see being worth this much legit money you would want to be in midst of the politics in prison. For what? And you not from California.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
You feel me? But if you but nigga, being from California is cool. 2, 3, 4, 10 million up being on GP. That's dumb, bro. Well, you know what? You can't get stabbed anywhere.
Clearly.
You can. Clearly, you can get stabbed anywhere. And shit, while I'm talking, nigga, you can get stabbed anywhere. I guess you got a better chance trying to roll with the niggas. I guess you got a better chance, but I just still feel that nigga should have just played the celebrity card. Robert Downey Jr., you know what I'm saying? Club Med been on a good 1 or 2 yards. Like, the nigga could have went somewhere to Missouri. The nigga could have went somewhere to, like, Idaho or something. But the nigga wanted to play the California games and won a California prize. That nigga won a California prize, man. You feel me?
He said.
Oh, shit. Alright, now we're in here. Let's see. No. Your mom was calling you.
Did you try that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. She probably, I don't know. All right. Yeah, like, I just, like, see, it's just certain things that, like I always say, man, you know, like, I praise you and I blame you in the same sentence, man. Yeah, man. I'm from Cali, man. I'm from Cali, that's for sure, man. But you know, every prison, every state has their vibe, man. They have their vibe, and clearly you can get stabbed anywhere. But you feel me? My belief is Tory Lanez was trying to show he a real one by staying in population, but that shit backfired on it for sure. For sure. Like, I mean, and I won't necessarily say by being in population, you know, it backfired on him. Because, like I'm saying, you can get stabbed anywhere, bro, especially in California. Especially, you know, if he was bumping heads with the police, you feel me? Tory should have stayed in his lane. Good one, bro. Good one for that. You know, but you know, people don't want to seem like they not being real, and this is why I say when keeping it real goes wrong. You know, but just because you know you think that you got this money, or you feel like this money brings a sense of security. To me, it's a false sense of security. That's when you let your guard down. And going to jail, you can't let your guard down. You can't, not a little bit, man, because there's somebody that's on that yard that'll kill you for nothing. You feel me? So you can't let your guard down. And what he did, not just by thinking he was real, that was his first mistake. Thinking he was real enough or ill enough to be on, you know what I'm saying, just a regular prison yard. But prison is meant to get out, not to get hurt, you know, not to get, you know, more time. Prison is to get out. So when you go into jail, when you doing certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, my thing was the question on my mind is, why did he get stabbed? I'm a victim blamer. What did he do to get stabbed? And, damn, I don't know the name. He doing 10 years, Sticky. He doing 10 years for shooting a bitch in the pinky toe.
Pinky toe.
That nigga pulled a Harlem Nights and got 10 years for that shit. Niggas living in movies. This niggas is living in movies and niggas is getting movie time. Come on, nigga. She said, what you gonna do?
He said he didn't shoot her.
He didn't shoot her. But the bitch said he did, got on stand, lied and cried, and what they do? They shot this bitch in the stardom.
Yeah.
They shot him in the stardom. You feel me? But it's bad that, you know, we as black people and just people in general, we don't see the outcome. You know what I'm saying? We try to create an outcome instead of letting the outcome, you know what I'm saying, just appear. I'm pretty sure Tory Lanez could have avoided that. I'm pretty sure, well, sometimes you can't never avoid nothing. Sometimes that's just how the universe turns. But first of all, not protecting yourself, me, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm a singer, I blow up, I do something wrong, I'm not asking for bitch, can I go to Club Med? Can I do my time, nigga, you feel me, working at the warehouse? That nigga singing nice like I wish. This nigga got jokes. You feel me? But that's that street mentality. That's motherfuckers that's not involved in the streets. Niggas in the streets want to get out of the streets. Niggas don't want to be doing, cause nigga, we know now, nigga, this ain't no career to this shit. Ain't no 401k plan, ain't no retirement plan, ain't no benefit plan, and ain't nothing in these streets but getting stabbed 14 times and laying in a puddle of your own fucking blood. That's the only thing these streets got to offer. Cause nigga, even though them niggas kicked off a riot for him and they did their thing.
They didn't kick off a riot for him.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. So they just kicked off a riot for no reason then. In the same prison, on the next yard over, they just kicked off a riot for no reason.
Why happened on that yard?
Cause they got locked down, dumbo. Tory Lanez got stabbed. You think that they gonna leave the yard open? How many times you been stabbed in? How many times you done seen a nigga get stabbed in prison in the yard reopen back up? Very few.
They lock it down.
They lock it down.
So they still locked down?
Oh yeah, they still don't lock down. The whole prison don't lock down now. The whole prison. Because that, to me, even when they kicking off riots, they like, oh, niggas just got stabbed, we gonna kick it off. It's like, I don't even think nobody even know what the nigga got stabbed for. The nigga that stabbed him is probably the only nigga that really know. Cause who else is gonna know? Now, it may be some niggas on the yard that he went to and was like, hey, I'm finna.
He didn't go to no blacks.
He didn't go to no blacks though. Cause that's not how they operate. He probably went to one of his folks.
He just got cracking.
You don't even think he went to one of his folks? I don't believe
I heard
it.
it was 4 niggas that was on him.
Yeah, I heard it was 4. Then they trying to say it was 1, but then the nigga just said that the other nigga is misnumbering. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. If it was 2, 12, or
That
6,
difference though.
it was 4 niggas.
So if it was 4 niggas 4 Mexicans
4 Mexicans.
on a black. That's different than one nigga. Because one nigga is like, that's...
I could just do what I want to.
That's personal.
Yeah.
4 niggas, they got sent.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
Y'all want to clean y'all name up? We got a phone call, woo.
We need that.
Handle that.
Right now.
If y'all want to clean y'all name up. Because they do.
And they say that they didn't. Now, you know what it means when they stabbing you and they still stabbing you when the police get there. That means, nigga, you can't let up.
No, they tried to kill him.
They tried to kill him. They tried to put him down.
Yeah.
So that means that they was sent.
Let me tell you about this. In the Mexican thing, right? Being that he didn't die, they gotta do that again.
But what if he
gotta do that again.
Oh.
They gotta do that again. They gotta run that back. Somebody else, another time.
After you get out the hole in 5, 6 years.
One thing about the Mexican politics, if they said the thing was to kill him,
and you didn't kill him. Yeah.
The thing is, you kill him, you come back to the hole, you holler at big wooty woo,
and you good.
He gonna holler at you, and y'all gonna figure something out. They don't tell them they good.
They gonna figure something out. We gonna work it out.
Get your ass back.
You on a payment plan.
Then once they get back there, depending on what they went to SNY for, they had somebody book them. It's all manipulation.
Yeah, get him out the way. You done did the dirty work. Now, nigga,
We've been trying to get you
already. So now we gonna rock you to sleep.
Ty, you wanna get your name right? Yeah, man, I don't wanna do this. I'm sorry, man. I let it outside. Ooh, look, man, book this food. You and Wooty will book this food. Come back here, holler at the big homie, Big Wooty Woo.
Okay.
They come
And that's
back
dirty
there.
politics.
That's Mexican.
That's Mexican politics. That's Mexican, and I didn't even think of it like that.
I just did 10 on the phone.
I ain't even think of it like that though, bro. That's current politics, prison politics right there. You feel me? I've been gone for a minute out the joint. So, but that is prison though, and that is how Mexicans do it in jail though. I can't get to you because it's hard to send somebody at
That's
you.
their thing right here, bro. And they do their politics how. I think the nigga 50 Cent said it one time. He said like, if they got to question you, if they got to question if you're on their side or the other side,
You on the other side. You on the other side. Make that drive.
Period.
Damn.
You on the other side.
Cause be and see.
So all that coming back from SNY,
It can be a joke.
it's all a joke.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't never come back. You never come back from that. I don't give a fuck you go kill 10 niggas. Niggas gonna be able to say, but you want SNY. For whatever reason.
Yeah, see, that's deep. And see, and see, a lot of niggas don't even have real niggas in their ear that just coming out 4 yards or just coming out the prison or none of that. Nigga, I know how prison work, but I ain't been there in a minute. So it's a little intricate part of that I didn't see, that I forgot because I ain't been there for a minute. And that's how Serranos play. They done play them games because you done told some information and you got Big Wooty whooping them and his family on the streets took him down. We can't get to you. We've been trying to send niggas dropouts to get to that yard and to get over there, but somehow, some way, they don't never get over there. You got a hit on you, so now only way that we know to really get you, hey look, get Tory Lanez. We could have had anybody else do it, but they wanted him to get it.
I'm on my way.
So they put him on him, and like he said, nigga, you get back there in the shoe. See, once you get back in there in the shoe, you gotta sign like marriage crowns. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come out with Lil Lefty. You feel me? You go back to the shoe, you be down, and then you come out. You gotta, cause you get somebody you get to go to the yard with, right? You gotta sign that marriage crown. So when you sign that marriage crown and you go to the yard, the hit been in play for years. So now that you in the shoe, you thinking it's all good. Look, just hit that marriage crown. Lefty gonna talk to you, tell you, you know what I'm saying, give you all the rundown. You know what I'm saying, you gonna program with him. It may be 4 months you been programming with Lefty.
In the shoe.
And then nigga Lefty book you.
Book your ass.
Right in the shoe. The whole time you think you getting back good.
Booking your
But nigga, they book, and that's how they politics is. And I forgot about that part of the politics. That's how dirty and dangerous these Southsiders is. All right, then. That's how deadly this shit be, man. And I ain't even think of it like that in that manner. Why? Because I've been gone. And like I say, niggas be missing little intricate parts to this shit. You feel me? It could have been all 4 niggas, or it could have been just that one nigga that they wanted. And this is why, that's why I don't trust Southsiders. I don't trust Southsiders, bro. I don't trust them. I might, you know what I'm saying, fuck with them and all that, but like, trusting them? Nah, I don't trust them, bro. They might sit up there and be like, oh, bro, all Southsiders ain't like that, but you're a Southsider. So when it comes down for that type of situation to happen, you gotta make it happen, bro. You gotta make it happen. We might have been rocking with each other for years. It could have been a nigga that was fucking with Tory Lanez. But like the bro said, his name's so bad, they been wanting to get the nigga, so they just, look, you cool with him? Look, you book him, you definitely coming back here with us. Because now that's a high-profile case. You definitely got to come back here with the top dogs. You got to come back here with the top dogs if you do that. Nigga do that, and then but let me know what y'all think, though, man. Hop in them comments, man. Hit that like button, man. Share, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at I Got 5 Let's Talk. Same as my handle on YouTube, all one word. Man, DM me. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Any news y'all got. Anything y'all want me to react to or talk about, or give my opinion on. Hit me up on Instagram at I Got 5 Let's Talk, all one word. Again, that's I Got 5 Let's Talk, all one word. Same handle is here on all platforms as that. But yeah, man, sometimes, and dealing with Mexicans, like I pointed out, man, like, they so crafty that they will move in a manner of rocking you to sleep. Like, Tory Lanez probably didn't even do nothing to nobody, but the nigga was cool with Tory Lanez. You feel what I'm saying? Well, this is what's deep with the politics, like with the Mexicans, how goofy they is. You feel me? Strategic goofy, right? Like I said, the person or the people. Or it could have just been one of them people, of them 4, or it could have just been that one person that hit Tory Lanez up, right? The Mexicans, they think Tory Lanez is a celebrity. So if we have this nigga stab him in prison, you go to certain shoes. You feel what I'm saying? For certain shit, you go to a shoe where you at, and then they gonna send you like Pelican Bay, Folsom, some shit, Corcoran, shit like that, right? Boom. Once you get in there, like the bro was saying, he may not be good. He may not be good. But then it could be that, you know what I'm saying, the nigga is good. All right, you didn't kill him, but you downed him. But then what if they been wanting to get this nigga for years already? Surround your politics like, oh, they got word, he cool with Tory Lanez. So if he stabbed Tory Lanez, they gonna definitely send him back here with us. So we gonna send him this kite and tell him, look, we got a problem with Tory Lanez. Stab Tory Lanez, put him down, you can't stop it till the police come, and then you gonna be good. Boom. Right? He put Tory Lanez down. This nigga left with my fucking lighter, cuz. This nigga Quest, man. Boom. He stabbed that nigga. He go to the shoe. Now, depending on, like the homie said, depending on what he went to the shoe for. Depending on what he went to the shoe for is what they gon' it's gonna clarify is if he good or not. If he went to the shoe because he was ordered to stab somebody, you know, and don't stop until the police come, and let's say he stabbed them a couple of times, or just let's say it wasn't a big deal to them, right? But he made it a big deal. Now, you know, you might be able to come back from certain shit for them, right? But the games that they play is deadly, bro. It's deadly. So, even though, you know, you go to lockup, if you ordered to do something and it don't satisfy them Serenos that sent you to do it, oh, they gonna be displeased and they gonna fumigate. They're gonna fumigate. You feel me? And even if you didn't do it, you want to get your name back good. You feel me? If you want your name, and 50, like the bro said about 50 Cent got some best quotes. 50 Cent said, if you only have your image to show the people, then you gonna do some whole shit. So saying, if all you care about is getting back in the good graces of like MA, you gonna do some whole shit. You gonna be open to trickery. Why? Because you thinking that you could be good when really you never really know with them. You feel what I'm saying? So like he said, 50 Cent said, if I gotta question your loyalty, if I gotta question if you on this side or that side, then nigga you on the other side. And that's just what it is. Thank you, L Cool J. I definitely appreciate it, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying. Tell a friend, man. I definitely appreciate it. I just try to break down the whole story with shit, man. And a lot of things that I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, I'm the best YouTuber or I don't forget shit. You feel me? Hold on. This nigga took my lighter and seen me waving at this old weird ass nigga. But, you feel me? I just try to break it down to where niggas understand the situation in its totality. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, gossip leads a lot of people to their own misconclusions. You feel me? Now niggas can say I'm gossiping, but I'm trying to gossip about all sides to the table though. You feel me? I'm trying to bring it down to, you feel me? What if this? What if that? You feel me? Because in prison, it's not never what it seems to be. It's not never what it seems to be, bro. You feel me? It's two sides to the story. It's those that know, and it's those that just speculate. And that's in prison. You feel me? Because those that know, it don't mean that that's the truth. That don't mean that that's the truth because we know. We know what's finna happen and what's going on, but that don't make it right. You feel me? Now on the streets, you have doing what's right and doing what's wrong. Because it's clear as day. And you can say even in jail, it's doing what's right and it's doing what's wrong, right? But in jail, those lines are blurred. And on the streets, they becoming like that now. Even on the streets, the lines are becoming so blurred on the streets that, you feel me, a lot of people are not even, you know, really looking at it from all angles. Yeah, it's chess, man, you know, and you know, a lot of people like say it's chess and not checkers, right? But in both games, you're using your brain. You feel me? One is just a little bit for sport, right? It's just a game. But chess, it's a game, but it's also about moving your mind. This is what people think. But how can I 3 times jump over you, you feel me, 4 times jump over you if I ain't using my mind? Chess and checkers is the same. It's just more intense with chess. So if you can barely play checkers, you gonna get fucked over playing chess, bro. You gonna be fucked over playing chess. But let me know, man. But that's real though, Cool J. That's real. You feel me? A lot of people just don't look at things. Everybody don't look at the shit the same. I might look at bro shit and be like, okay, I might get something from that, but it may be gossip. Me, on the other hand, I just like to, I like to give a wide range of the spectrum. You feel me? I want niggas to understand that it's more to than what the eye is looking at. You feel me? Especially with this prison situation. Him being stabbed by himself. People saying, oh, the blacks could have gave him up. It's none of that, man. Everything in prison is possible until you know the truth, man. But for a Mexican inmate to stab a black in that manner, it was sent. It was sent. It was told that it was cool to do that. This is the guy that stabbed Tory Lanez. That's the dude that stabbed Tory Lanez right there. His name is Santiago Casio, and he's doing life in prison. It says Casio's rap sheet is a mile long and dates back to 2004 when he was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole for second-degree murder, first-degree attempted murder, personal use of a dangerous or deadly weapon, and inflict great bodily harm, per the CDCR spokesperson. That was 24 years ago. So he was coming up for parole. Maybe. So looks like the Sereno to me. Looks like a Sereno to me, man. Yeah, but man, before I get off of here, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got 5 Let's Talk, as always, real talk, man. That's why it's always live. This ain't no scripted, no edited. You feel me? This is right off the dome, man. You know what I'm saying? To your home or into your hand. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But in retrospect, Tory Lanez is fighting for his life on the account of whatever. Right? For him to be stabbed this way, it shows heartlessness, it shows malice, jealousy, hatred, envy, despisement. it shows a great deal of a lack of moral character. For anybody to stab anybody like that, unless they raped a child, killed their mother, some shit like that, it's just downright barbaric, man. I'm gonna say it's barbaric. I've been stabbed in prison, in riots, never by no blacks. And people might say, man, that's why you know what I'm saying, you don't like Serranos. Nah, I don't like Serranos because, you feel me? Nigga, you fucking up my bond and my friendship that I got with partner right here. And partner, I get mad at partner right here because partner too stupid to understand how he's being manipulated. You feel me? We might say we deaf, dumb, and blind to being slaves, but the Serranos the same way. Serranos the same way. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You feel me, and fucking with me. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend. We got 9 more minutes on this, so I'm gonna let it run. You feel me? Hit me with some comments, some topics, ask me some questions, man, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Man, you feel me? Let's go. You feel me? Whatever y'all want to talk about, man, let me know. Or you can just ask me questions. Oh, she got lucky. Oh, she got, y'all, you feel me? She got lucky. Yeah, like, I mean, unless, you know what I'm saying, we don't really do barbaric shit. We really don't do too much barbaric shit, man, you know what I'm saying? We might, you know, stab a motherfucker, but on that type of level, we really don't, you know what I'm saying? You get the picture once we stab you, you feel me? Once you get booked, you get the picture. This nigga is wild. We'll give y'all some words that encourage. Trust no one. That shit be wild, y'all. Oh man, hit me with some comments, man. Let me know what y'all want, man, before I get up off of here, man. You feel me? Turn it in for the night, man. Up, gotta go. Homie's here.